Hello guys and welcome to the 102nd episode of the Final Fantasy Let's Play. Last episode we got the final two types of ether sand and we officially met Noah. If you don't know what that means, check the last episode. Let's continue that quest line, see where it leads, because this is a long freaking quest line. I'm deeply curious as to where it's leading. There we go. Gentlemen, the secrets of ancient Allag beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers at the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambros, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allagan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition itself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large lopsided gate found to the southeast. Okay. Here we go. Let's just, Here we go. Oh yes, and let's go with pet. We got the Major General! Oh my god, amazing. The Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you're the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you take the lead for the present. Looks so cool. So the red, that's obviously water. Okay, blue, that's earth. Green, that's fire. I say, the energy radiating from these statues is palpable. Lucky for us that it is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yalms of the tower's inner reaches. No matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk their lives testing one. Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. I'd be pointing the... Fucking sick! Success! I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Oh, Wedge is gonna get this last one. I like my new swords, they look sick. Last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Nice! Okay, cool. Wedge didn't get it. Nah, I just immediately explode.
We did it! So much for the outer defenses!
Indeed. The entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here while a Galore and a handpicked party of his adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? I thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will. But our investigation must proceed at a more measured pace. The outside of the palace is this well defended. Can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. The Galore here fits that description better than anyone I know. And it is not as if we shall be idle in his absence. While the Galore and his companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this role for evidence of how its technologies functioned. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, historian Garatia. Ah, do you ever tire of being right, old man? The Galore, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me to at least provide you some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Garland says. Though we would prefer it if any relics you encounter remained intact, you have leave to do what is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Galore. Cool. Labyrinth of the Ancients is now accessible. Hell yeah. Oh damn. Wait, this duty is designed to be undertaken by an alliance. A squad of 24 adventurers formed from 3 full parties. Jesus! This battle composition is reserved for large-scale duties only. While you are in an alliance, the class jobs and icons and HP bar of alliance members will appear to the right of the party list. By joining forces with other parties, you can achieve that which would be otherwise impossible. Damn. Okay. If that's the case, let's switch over to Summoner, because I'm most comfortable with that, I feel. Let's queue up. Time limit 2 hours. Holy crap. One of 15. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, well then let's EQ for that and go work on some other stuff. Oh, we can't fly here. Okay. drop me out of the queue, does it? Perfect. Well, I guess while we wait for that queue to pop, which will likely take a good chunk of time, let's head over and check on some of these ones. Here we go. Simply to die for the ultimate ballad. Let's do that one. Your reputation precedes you, Akulri. In fact, it's for that reason that I'd like to introduce you to someone. That minstrel at the end of the bar wandered in here the other day, said he was seeking inspiration for a new ballad, the sort only an adventurer of distinction could prove. Who better than the man who saved the world to give this minstrel the stories he seeks? Eh? Humor the gentleman, I say. Okay. Dawn may banish even the darkest night, yet ever shall primal desires burn. Wow, that is really hard to do. I'm just gonna read it. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light, and a blade forged of might. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto one. Lest you wonder, these are the words of FFXIV. While not written as poetry, I find poetry within them nonetheless. Years ago, when I arrived in this land, I was beset with peril day and night, forced to endure countless trials which tested my mind, my body, and my faith. And I am not ashamed to admit that I would have faltered had it not been for the help of a handful of nameless adventurers, honest men and women who proffered their hand of friendship to a weary soul and led him safe from the darkness. When I look upon you, I am reminded of them. I can tell that you are well-traveled and possessed of both constancy and character. You are a man of the adventuring profession, yes? I seek a valiant hero whose deeds might serve as inspiration, and I have reason to believe that I have found him. After all, was it not you who faced Gaius van Baelzar and his elegant weapon? You must tell me everything that happened. Omit nary a single detail, I beg of you. Truly, a tale worthy of legend, and so eerily it matches the writings of Arkin Louisoix. Two swords shall vie to lay them low, a blade born of light and a blade forged of night. Alas, man may entrust his fate unto but one. The Black Wolf was a conqueror who aspired to rule through might, and the weapon was key to his ambitions. Yet in the end, the people of Eorzea entrusted their fates to a brilliant blade, the Warrior of Light. Rather fitting moniker, in my humble opinion. Thank you. At last I have found the inspiration I sought. A battle to decide the fate of the realm. The words, the notes, I feel them coming together. Your tale, Akulri Elzaru, your song. From an era long forgotten, a blade of midnight drawn, from a distant land uncharted, a warrior who bears the dawn. What? High-end trials, a realm reborn. Inspired by tales of your victory over the Ultima weapon, the wandering minstrel, come to Revenant's Toll. Has composed an epic ballad in your honor, however, as minstrels are wont to do. He's embellished, blah blah blah, although it Hardly considered an accurate retelling. Cannot decide. Can we add this to it? No, I don't think we can. Well, we'll have to check this out as well. Let's speak to her about the Simply to Die For. Ah, well, if it isn't a Coleridge, just the adventure I was hoping to see. Do you know of the blacksmith, Ignal? He is quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Rowena is sure to have come across his creations. It's always been a pleasure to have him as a regular here at the Seventh Heaven, but he's been quite irritable of late, and practically drowning in his cups besides. I fear his recent work, or perhaps lack thereof, may have something to do with it. This may seem as but a trifling matter to someone as traveled as yourself, but it would mean so much to me if you would speak with him. I can think of no one better to offer him a word or three of encouragement. Sure. Yup. Can't you see I'm thinking, lad? Off with you. Alice sent you, did she? And I suppose she just happened to mention me contract with Rena, eh? I thought she'd be satisfied with me vintage gear. There was a time it practically flew off the shelves, bringing adventurers with tombstones by the bucket. But now, your damn divas are a fickle lot. Apparently none of you'll be caught dead in me stuff no more. Now I've got Rowena jumping down me throat, clamoring for somewhat new. Somewhat the realm ain't heretofore seen. The woman expects too bloody much, I tell you. But if I don't fill me contract, she'll have bugs fitting me feet for lead boots. Tell me I pissed out bright ideas each time like I did me ale. Hold your Hirschbirds. I know you for somewhere. You're the one who adventurers started the bloody relic armor movement way back when, ain't you? As I live and breathe. Tried as I might though, and holy hells did I try, I wasn't able to recreate them masterworks. There was somewhat about them. A certain quality even the great Ignal weren't going to match. I suppose one never truly can rival the classics, eh? Alice, you sly shrew. That's why you sent this one. You wanted him to remind me of the old days when armor craft was about the armor and not else. Somewhere along the way, I reckon I got caught up in the hurly-burly and lost me way. You know, I reckon it's high time I got back to basics. Focused more on who'll be wearing me gear than the pretty tale on the Makotes selling me the parts. Might be then I can come up with somewhat what'll satisfy old Rowena. Cheers, lad. It was kind of you to stop by. And while you're here, how about I fix you up with your own set of relic gear? My assistant Kakalin here can augment each and every piece. Of course, that's assuming you can bring in the proper parts. I ain't running a charity. Don't go forgetting your gear neither. You may now trade with Kakalon. After obtaining the appropriate augmentation item, you can exchange it along with artifact armor for augmented artifact armor, which, unlike regular relic armor, can be dyed in any color of your choice. Please note that the augmentation item required will vary depending on the artifact armor you wish to exchange. Okay. Let's do blue. Any friend of Eganulf is more than welcome here. How might I help you? Yeah, let's look at ninja. Oh, I can augment that. Okay. Interesting. No, I want to know how to get it. Whatever. Interesting, though. Very cool. Okay. Halfway there, not a single person is queued up for it. Not surprised, honestly. Okay, I guess we'll start from left to right. Maniac Manor. Forgive me, friend. A most chilling encounter has my nerves on edge. I was traveling through the shroud when a man accosted me out of nowhere, his eyes darting wildly in fear. He spoke of a haunted mansion from which the tortured screams of young maidens can be heard day and night. Hawket Manor, was it? Oh, Hawk Manor. Yes. What's that? You purged the selfsame mons of its unholy inhabitants some time ago? That is curious indeed. The man recounted the event as if it happened not days ago. While it would put my heart at ease to know his tale was but a fancy born of a few too many flagons of mead, the poor soul had not the air of a drunk or a liar. Perhaps you know someone who could shed some light on the matter? Okay, then. Let's go check it out. Didn't mean to do that. Achievement exchange. Oh, well, we should talk to them, because we've gotten a good chunk of achievements at this point. Here we go. You've accomplished enough feats to keep the bard singing for a lifetime, lad. Such an achievement shouldn't go unrecognized, and to that end, I'd like you to have this. Consider it a token of my highest esteem. Your accrued achievement points have earned you an achievement certificate. Certificate may be exchanged for a special reward of your choice by speaking with Johns. 25. Okay. Like it. Very cool. Ooh, beady-eyed minion. I want that. Wind up cursor, interesting. Oh, that's adorable. Minion of light. Ooh. Oh, I want that. Oh, I want all of these. Fuck. Okay, let's grab a few of these. Okay, let's grab the Minion of Light. I like that. That one, that sounds cool. Let's do the wind up leader. Ooh, Magitek Deathclaw. Sure? I don't know what that does. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's so cute too. Well, let's stick with those for now, and we'll grab more later. But it's cool that we have these. I didn't know we could get these. I don't want to click. Every achievement grants achievement points accumulating a certain amount. Nice. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah! Okay, wait. Mini guide. Check it out. That's adorable. Okay. Amazing. Does it always summon the same one? It does. That's so cute. I love that. For coin and country. Absolutely amazing. I love the wind-up Raubon. Well, friend, it is good to see you again. How I wish I could greet you with more joyful tidings. I trust you heard the rumors yet. Yes, I fear they are true, and then some. Oh, where shall I begin? After you released my lady from her torment, a deed of bravery and kindness that I will remember until the last of my days, I paid a visit to the Wood Railers and told the tale of, in all its tragedy, that the guardians of the Twelveswood might know the truth. Though the Whalers did not doubt my words, they insisted on a thorough investigation of the manor. Without witnessing my lady's remains for themselves, I was told, they could hardly vouch for the citizenry's safety. A prudent judgment, I thought, and I did not argue. It is what happened next that confounded everyone, myself most of all. A contingent of wood whalers was dispatched to the manor, and I personally escorted them in. This would be the last I saw of them. For nary one returned. Minutes turned to hours, and before long, night surrounded the silent manor. For as then the screams began, ungodly, heart-rending screams that shall be burned in my memory forevermore. Against my better reasoning, I mustered the courage to peer inside. Oh, how I wish I had not. For what peered back, friend, was someone, nay, something. For that which I was surely possessed no soul like you or I, that has no right to exist in our world. The whalers have dispatched another contingent to investigate the manor. The fools. Do they not see that they have writ their own death sentence? I cannot save them, but you, friend. You may succeed where I so miserably failed. I implore you, pray come to our aid once more. Seek entry into Hawk Manor. I love it. There's so much content in this game after you finish the story of AR that I had just no idea about. Okay, let's see if we can get the new mount. Yeah! I love this. I've seen people use this before, and I've always wanted it for myself. Oh my god, it's so cool! It's amazing! Guys, look at it! Oh my god, I can't! I simply cannot. I love it. Look at it! Oh, this is so cool. Hawk Manor, hard. Hell yeah, that sounds sick. Okay, let's head back to Revenant's Toll. And we have so many cool dungeons to check out. I'm so excited. Okay. More donut. I'm hoping we can get into this Labyrinth of the Ancients one, because it sounds cool. Holy! Not easy being green. What do I need for that? The Wanderer's Palace. Why not have that? I do. I've never done it, but I do have it. I want to do that. God, so many cool things I want to try out. Herds and Slay. You're a Koryelzaru by the Onion. The very man I seek at Dearest White's behest. How do I know the Potbanger? Why, we trained together in the Culinarians Guild. Is a place in Costa del Sol now, the Flying Shark. Not the sharpest knife in the block, is Durst, the daft, but he's loyal. He's got a friend out there by the name of Weissgate, I know him, and he seems to be in need of your help. What say you go look him up, eh? Oh, will do. Head over to Costa del Sol again. And Koryelzaru. I shall have to thank Dershwitz, for he was as good as his word. He promised he'd find you. I'm lucky to have such friends, what can I say? In the company of heroes, you keep good company. And that's what I need your help with. I'm sure you'll remember Brayflox in a bit of trouble. In a bit of trouble, she is. As the captain of the guard here, I can hardly go charging off to her rescue. Yet, would I forsake a friend? Never. So I thought of you, Akulri. Truly, your timing is fortuitous and your fortitude unmatched. If there is any who can help our mutual Gobby friend, it is you. Now, off you go then to Brayflox Longstop. Okay, so we're unlocking a bunch of hard versions of the dungeon. That's fun. I'm excited to try them out. Though I might have to drop out of the Labyrinth of the Ancients queue, because I don't think it's going to happen. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I can make it vibrate. Go. Hey, Brayflox all talk.
To Gobby Flock where Brayflox upland your tongue flocks make me a happy Gobby. Brayflox ear cuts enemies throw it noise. Illuminati want Brayflox's secret. Dirty take they try and type. Pinky sweet, your secret recipe, Brayflox. Thank you, Gobby friend. Brayflox's cheese is the most tasty press. And now Brayflox is a hunted Gobby. Brayflox is no cheesemaker. Brayflox sweet cheese recipe from Illuminati. Cheese that's Gobby birthright. No Gobby die make Illuminati cheese lords. But now they want to make Brayflox dead Gobby. Brayflox give up and lent hand at the past time, yes. Mighty rock fall, man fall with Gobby help, yes. Now time has come for lent hand to be Brayflox's iron fist.
Nice! Okay. Let's teleport back. Nope, not the one. I'm so excited to try all these dungeons. King of the Hull! You're a Galore by the Onion. I was hoping that you'd come by. I've got a message from an old friend of mine. Needs your help for an important task, he says. It is highly confidential business, so I can't give you his name. Let's just say he's well known in Limsa. Odds are you'll recognize him. Any road, I'm not at liberty to divulge anymore. If you have a mind to take on the task, head over to Limsa and seek out a bloke named Denston. That's not my friend, mind you, but is one of his men. Will do. Okay, so let's head over to here. Yeah. I love my little wind-up Raubon. Look at him. Truly amazing. You're a Curiosari, are you? The chief will be pleased that you came. Now, time's of the essence, so I'll get straight to business. During your travels, might be as you've heard of tell of old Mistbeard, the legendary pirate. Hells, I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard of the bloke. In a soul and Limsa doesn't know of his exploits. Nary a ship on the Five Sea was safe from Mistbeard's grasp. Not even the Golden Fleet of Ul'dah. But one day, at the height of his notoriety, the man vanished without a trace while sailing the Rotano. Since then, rumors have spread that Mistbeard left behind a treasure trove of plunder. Folk believe it's somewhere out there just waiting to be plucked like a ripe fruit. Your task pertains to that treasure. I'll take over from here, Dunstan. Chief! And greetings, my friend. It's been a while since you sent the Black Wolf to the Seventh Hell. Before I begin, let me make it clear, I do not request your aid in my capacity as Storm Marshal. Nay, the matter is purely private. With that detail established, I shall continue Denstan's tale. For a time, folk had lost interest in Mistbeard's cache. Such was its elusiveness. But recent developments have treasure hunters across the realm stirring anew. So, the south of Vilebrand upon the Rotano Sea, there lie the Ciel-Delays. Along the fringes of these remote islands, there is an expanse of water into which few ships dare venture. Nature has conspired to perpetually shroud the area in heavy mist. Man can hardly see his own hand in front of him. Be it by accident or intent, countless vessels have entered that mist, never to be seen again. Over the years, some few survivors have washed ashore with tales of an island hidden within, which appears without warning to smash their ships into flotsam. So it was the legend of the Hullbreaker Isle was born. In the wake of the calamity, however, it came to be that the mist would lift under certain conditions, as luck would have it. On one such day, a merchantman mistakenly sailed straight into the area. The ship eventually came upon a deserted isle, where it made an astonishing discovery. The Har, Mistbeard's own flagship, lying broken within the cove. Though he yearned to explore the wreck, the captain wisely chose to return to familiar waters before the mist could regather. Upon returning to Limsa, he forbade his crew from revealing the discovery to a single soul, but word inevitably spread, as it is often the way with such things. Even as we speak, treasure hunters are scrambling to find a way to the legendary Hullbreaker Isle, that they might claim Mistbeard's cache. I would have you get there before they do, Galore, and retrieve a single object from the Har, a golden coffer bearing Mistbeard's crest. The chief would do the job himself, but being a storm marshal is like to attract unwanted attention. That's why he wants you to go in his stead. So long as you bring back what he's asked for, you're welcome to keep whatever else you find. Though I make my request off the record, I must impress upon you that the matter is of grave import to our nation's future. I shall be praying for your success. Cool. Now, no doubt you're wondering how you're to get to the Isle. I've got a ship moored at Moraby Docks. Dry docks. Meet me there and when your preparations are in order, and I'll ferry you over. Cool. Here's the hull. We gotta check out the blue quests here too. So many blue quests. Everything's in order? Now let's get over to Hullbreaker Isle before it's a swarm of scavengers. I'll get us there in one piece, never you fear. I've been keeping an eye on the weather and know exactly when the mist will clear up. When you arrive, make your way to the wreck of the Har. Mistbeard's coffer is bound to be somewhere inside. As for how you're supposed to get back afterwards, I'm sure you'll figure something out. The resourceful venturer that you are, I'll be waiting for you in Limsa. Fun. Nice! Another one. Okay, is this another big one? No, it is not an alliance raid. Seems okay. Okay, cool. Well, I guess while we're here, we might as well check out the blue quests that are in the area. Look at that! We have two DPSs now. Crazy. Oi there, lad. You're keen to visit one of them island sanctuaries, I take it? Bugger me, you're unaware of the fuss that's going on about this old affair. If you head south from here, the Isle of Valebrand, that it is, you'll reach the Cielda layers. Adventurers like yourself have been granted the right to cultivate a number of deserted isles there. Don't get your hopes up, though. Ain't as if any and all can go and get themselves a permit for one of them sanctuaries. As far as I can tell, old project's still in infancy, and the Admiral's bloody fussy about candidates. Tell you what, since I like you, I'll take you to any mate of yours isles, safe and sound. You only need say the word. You may now visit the island sanctuary of a party member, free company member, or a friend who has unlocked the feature by speaking with Baldwin in the Moraby Docks. You'll be unable to visit an island sanctuary if the owner has forbidden access to their islands. There is no one on the isle in question, or if the isle in question has already reached its maximum capacity. Furthermore, you must be an acquaintance on an acquaintance homeworld if you wish to visit their island sanctuary. To unlock your personal island sanctuary, you must first complete the main scenario quest, Endwalker, and proceed through the quest Seeking Sanctuary. Cool! And Leaves of Moraby. Now, we don't have to do this, but I kind of want these blue quests to disappear, and we've got nothing better to do. So let's do the Leaves of Moraby, and do these whenever we end up in a place, if we have some time, just so that we don't have them cluttering our screen anymore. If Greetings, adventurer. I'm R01, a representative of the Adventurers Guild. As a limit stationed here in Morby Dry Docks, I'm responsible for assigning various tasks that come in from the beleaguered locals. The work is not necessarily simple or safe. Thus, I would first gauge the limits of your abilities by setting you in a trial assignment. Take a moment to peruse the tests outlined in this guild leave. You believe yourself up to the challenge? Yep. Very well. Let's see what you can do. Before you begin, I have a word of advice. Acquire some cores from the lightning sprites. Use the cores on the crabs, and you'll soon discover which creatures are the big claws. Cool. Yeah, we got the claw. The claw. Okay, do we not have? No. Am I not doing it? I don't think I'm doing it. Initiate, there we go. Use the specified key item to identify. Well, to get those key items, I need to go get some more. There we go. Treasure coffer. Nice. There we go. Not moving. Three people have joined, okay? We need to get more? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay, now let's go over here to this Grabby boy. There we go. Completed the task, have you? Then you only need to collect your reward. Thank you. You've performed admirably. I have no problems about assigning you further work. With a Maelstrom warship under construction here, the military is eager to keep the dry docks safe and secure. They'd be glad to know that a stalwart adventurer like you is around cleaning up these problems one at a time. Sweet. Okay, let's open up the recommendations menu again. Keep it here on the side, and let's set it to blue quests. Will it show? Quests? Okay. Just keep it at all then. And the blue will show up at the top anyway. And where the heart mist is not important to us. That one we can leave. Here, wait, we got 3 people queued. Amazing. Okay, let's head back to Mordona. Is this a Stasha upgrade? That'd be so cool! By the onion, you're recovery. You couldn't have come at a better time. A friend of mine sent word that he needs a capable adventurer, you see, and I naturally thought of you. Who's this friend, you ask? Why, none other than the Commodore Rainer of the Yellow Jackets. He and I met back when I first started out as a culinarian, and we've been friends ever since. Anyway, I'd appreciate if you'd pay him a visit and inquire as to what he needs doing. You'll find him at the Coral Tower with his Yellow Jackets. Sweet! Let's go! It's definitely pirates. I love it, this is so cool! Alright, we need to teleport. Ethernet. Marauders Guild? Yeah. Thought so. Good morrow to you, Culry. How timely. There is something I would ask of you. But where are my manners? Is there aught you require? Here at, Blowzone's behest, you say? Ha! That he should send to you of all people is a stroke of good fortune indeed. Permit me to apprise you of the situation. You would doubtless recall driving the Serpent Reavers out of Sestasha. Well, despite our best efforts to keep the place secure, I regret to inform you that it has been occupied by pirates. Pirates, I say. Though eyewitnesses claim that they seemed more akin to fiends from the briny depths, to be frank. We are not wholly certain what it is we're dealing with. I dispatched a party of adventurers to identify and eliminate the threat, but it would seem their courage failed them. But they were not you, my friend. You will fare better against whatever awaits within Sestasha, of that I have no doubts. If you would be willing to assist us, pray report to Juperja, who stands guard by the entrance to the caverns. Sweet! Thought so. Let's head over to Sestasha. I love that. I love Sestasha. That's so nostalgic. Oh wait. Serious business now. We'll have to do this one here while we're in the area. Here in Airport. I love that we're unlocking all the hard dungeons. I can't wait to try them. They're gonna be so exciting. Yeah, and if this one doesn't pop soon, we're just gonna switch over to some of the other ones. We'll do this some other time when we can really queue for a long time. That's you. I take you to mean to help us again? Wonderful. See those adventurers yonder? We set them in first, but as soon as it became clear that they were unequal to the task. By my count, they lasted just under a minute inside before staggering back out, sucking for air like a fish out of water. As such, we're no closer to ascertaining the nature of the threat, let alone in eliminating it. You'll be going in blind, I know, but you've purged Sestasha before, and I'm certain you can repeat the feat. And to whenever you're ready, I look forward to hearing of your success. Sweet! Let's check out Serious Business. My first genuine assignment from Master Mimadoa, and now this? Whatever did I do to deserve such a fate? Oh, but where are my manners? I am Diamanda, a smith recently in the employ of Naldic and Vermilies. I arrived in these parts not a few days past to assist in the restoration of Pharaoh Sirius. Little did I expect my arrival to be greeted by the godforsaken song, a song I thought confined to my worst nightmares. Yes, I speak of the grim serenade of the foul sea witch that lured my poor father into the watery demise so many years ago. So I stand here with idle hands, powerless to avenge his death, powerless to repay my debts to Master Mimidoa. Once my father's mentor as he now is mine, the agony of it all. If only my brother were here, he would see to it that... but alas, my brother remains lost at sea. You're an adventurer, are you not? Perhaps if you were to defeat the siren. Yes, you must! If not for me, then for all the other sailors who seek safe passage across threatening seas. Seek out Master Mimidoa at the pier. You'll find him gazing grimly in the direction of Pharaoh Sirius, lamenting our fate. Cool! So many fun dungeons, and one person was already dropped out. Yeah. Hey, Mimidoa! Pervert. Hey, another initiate, are you? No? Hey, no one says yes to that. You have a familiar face, though. Come to think of it, you bear a striking resemblance to a brave lad I once met. Helped us chase one of those goddamn sirens from Pharaoh Sirius, he did. What's that you say? Speak up, son! Yours, Amarin, have taken their toll on my ears. Any road? You may not be apt the hero your predecessor was, but you know the saying. Any port in a storm? Aye, that's right. Damned if I can tell you why, but that hell's-born hussy's back. And she's running roughshod over the place with a crew of her song-snared flunkies. Me and Diamanda have naught to do but sit on our arses till someone cleans the place out. Look, this is more than a reclamation project to me and the lass. That scurvy witch killed her father, one of me prized students. I swore to avow to myself to do his name proud and restore the beacon. But these hands were made for hammering, not scuffling with sirens. What say you follow in her forebear's footsteps and fight this one for our old Mimidoa? I'll send word to Dave Innet, the guard of the lighthouse. He'll tell you all you need to know. Cool. Ferry skipper. Go to Isle Amber, please. Hey, David. Adventurer, you've come not a moment too soon. This siren has holed herself up in the lantern chamber atop the structure. The most direct route would be through the front door, but I fear the siren is already wise to our intention and has posted the most formidable of her thralls to guard the entrance. Our only hope is to breach our foe's defenses, is to attack from below, through the flood cellar. If you cannot win this battle for us, I know not who can. Go forth, friend, and that Pharaoh Sirius may shine bright anew. Sweet! Damn, we're getting everything! Pharaoh Sirius is now available. Look at that. Amazing. Okay, let's now double check. Yeah, I think that's everything, so let's head back to Mordona. Damn, this guy's got 3 as well. Well, we know what Wrath of Karn is, that's for sure. I've seen more and more visitors to this godforsaken place lately, most of them battle-hardened types seeking a worthy test of their mettle. I trust that I might count you among them. Look, you didn't hear this from me, but word has it that Copperbell Mines, nice, are looking not unlike the 8th hell in recent days. The stone torches would have us believe that they have matters under control, but a minor acquaintance of mine would beg to differ. He says the torches have proven far more adept at quelling rumors than hecatoncheires, if you catch my drift, hecatoncheires. Why do I betray this knowledge to you? I fear for my friend's life and mine own, as well as those hulking monstrosities break free to the surface. If it's a challenge you seek, What say you accidentally find your way to Copper Bell and proffer your services? Cool! Should also check that out. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind, sorry. I'm so hyped for this! Here we go. An adventurer? Baseless rumors notwithstanding, I can assure you that your meager talents are not needed here. No hecatoncheires have returned to the mines, and even if they had, the stone torches would be seeing to the threat swiftly and ably, as is our wont. I know not what you just heard, but it was most certainly not the tortured scream of some unfortunate miner being consigned to the maw of a bloodthirsty giant birthed from the godforsaken depths. Ah, 7 hells. It's true, all of it. We thought we had seen the last of them, but we were wrong. Horribly, dreadfully wrong. Let down our guard we did, and now Copper Bell is overrun with a damn legion of the fiends, each one nastier than the last. We've already lost scores of our men to the chaos. The few that have returned alive claim that even the once docile Spriggans have gone mad, falling upon the poor miners in droves. So much for being harbingers of wealth and fortune, eh? The stone torches are loath to lean on the strength of outsiders, but I cannot in good conscience place fool's pride before the lives of good men any longer. You reclaimed these mines once, the torches, nay, the entire nation of Ul'dah would be forever in your debt if you could perform the deed again. I beg you, friend, banish those fiends to the depths, that they may never resurface. Yes, sir. Nice, okay. Ooh, Weaponsmith of Legend. Let's head over there and check out that as well. We might as well. Hey, Nedrick Ironheart. How fares the adventuring of late? Your gear holding up against the rigors of the trade? Make no mistake, my friend, the quality of your weapons may well prove the difference between life and death. If you're serious about such things, there's someone I can introduce you to. Her name is Rowena, and she is a collector of all manner of rare artifacts. She just might have something in her stock to suit your martial prowess. Rowena used to do business in Ul'dah, but has since relocated to Revenant's Toll as to be nearer to the ancient ruins from which she derives her livelihood. Should you ever have reason to go there, you'd do well to pay her a visit. Nice! What's this one? Ghost of Amphador. Dungeon requirement, Ormvale. I still need to do that. Yeah, fuck. We'll have to do that. Well, let's end the episode here. I don't think this queue is going to pop, and it's gone on for pretty long. And let's queue for some of these dungeons. Let's do Ormvale, I think, probably. Well, let's do the ones that we haven't ever done before, and then we'll move on to the hard ones, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!